All right, welcome back. And here now is a similar topology, but you notice we got two more PCs, and now the subnets have changed, right? We have the subnet for VLAN 1 as 1.0. You see VLAN 1 on the other side as well, 1.0. And you have VLAN 2, 2.0, and VLAN 2, 2.0 here as well. Looks similar to something that you may see or you may encounter in your test as far as connectivity is concerned. All right. So what we're going to do is we're not going to do all the basic housekeeping again. All we're really going to do is give the switch a name, create the VLAN, assign the VLAN, and then test for connectivity going across. Okay. So let's see what happens. Let's go into switch 1. And of course, the IPs, I already put them on the PC, so you don't have to worry about that. I'm sure you know how to put IP addresses on the PC. Host name, not capital, SW1. That's this thing I have. All right, and then what am I doing? Oh yes, we're creating. Well, we don't have to create VLAN 1, okay, but we do have to create VLAN 2. And as we can see here, let me minimize this one more time. You can see here that VLAN 2, this PC, it's on port 2. So when we create VLAN 2, all right, we're going to assign it to port 2. We don't have to assign VLAN 1 or create VLAN 1 because by default, that is the native VLAN. And if you don't remember, let me show you that again. Do you show VLAN? All right, see all ports are part of VLAN 1. So we don't need to create it or assign or anything like that. So we're going to create VLAN 2. So VLAN 2. Oh my God, we created a VLAN. All right, that's all it takes to create a VLAN. Now we need to name it. Is that you have to? I think you should, because if you don't, it's going to give it a number. So name, we'll just call it HR. Okay, and now we assign the VLAN to a particular port. So then we have to go inside that port. So we go int f0/2. Right, now we're inside that port. And we're going to go switch port mode access. It must be an access mode. Right? And we'll talk about ports a little bit later on. But the port, in order for you to assign a VLAN to it, must be in access mode. Again, CCNA. I know you heard me say it many times. CCNA certification. And now we're going to go ahead and assign the VLAN. Switch port access VLAN 2. Done. All right, so we're going to do WR. Let's do show VLAN. Okay. And now we see that we have two VLANs, right? Now, obviously, we have VLANs 1002, 3, 4, 5, but we're not worried about those. All right. We have our native VLAN, which is the default, the native VLAN. And now we have a different VLAN, VLAN 2, which is HR. All right. And you see the F02 there. Okay. So now we have two PCs in their own particular VLAN because each VLAN, it's its own subnet. All right. So we're going to do the same thing over here. All right. We're going to do VLAN 2 over here as well. All right. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's name the switch. Host name SW2. All right, let's create VLAN 2. VLAN 2. Name HR. Int. I'm pretty sure it's on the same ports because I kind of keep consistent going across. Int F02. If not, we'll just switch it. Switch port mode access. Switch port access VLAN 2. Enter. Do WR to copy. Well, obviously, you will go back to privilege mode. Do show VLAN. And let's make sure it's there. All right. So we have our HR VLAN. All right. In VLAN 2. And obviously, the other computers on VLAN 1. So let's see now. Let's go ahead and go to our PCs now. Okay. You can see here it's still amber. We gotta wait till it turns green for it to, to actually work. Spanning tree doing its thing. All right, so as we go along the switching course, I'll show you how to get rid of that. All right, we're gonna go ahead and ping from this PC on VLAN 1 to the other PC. right? This is 1.1. This should be 1.2. So let's go ahead and do that. But let me just show you the IP addressing scheme. Not that you need it, but hey, I'll show it to you anyway. All right, let's open that up. IP config. Oh la la, there it is, 1.1. Ping 192.168.1.2. Enter. Hey, and we get connectivity. Awesome, right? There is nothing. That's what we were expecting. Connectivity between these VLANs. Between, the same VLAN like we did in the previous lecture. Now let's go to VLAN 2. You think will the same thing happen? I don't think so. We should not have reachability. We shouldn't be able to get to that. Let's do again the IP addressing. There it is. So we're going to ping 192.168.2.2. And let's see what happens. Well, we're thinking, oh, it's Ethernet, right? It's going to just, oh, wait a minute. Something's going on. We're not getting there. We are not getting there. And why is that? Why is that? Remember, this is another VLAN. In order for information to go across this supposed trunk link, right, it needs to be purposely trunked. If we were to look at the switch, and what was the command that we used previously to look at the trunks is show in trunk. Now here I'm going to do show int trunk since I'm not in privilege mode, and there's no trunk ports, none whatsoever. That is the reason that the information is not going across for the non-native VLANs. All right. Again, if you have the CCNA course that I put out there in Udemy, you guys should know that. All right. So this is going to be very similar to what you may see. All right. So we're going to fix this issue, but that will be our next lecture. See you then.